God protects your journey. Psalm 91. Are you ready to step into a world of divine wonder and protection? Brace yourself as we unlock the potent secrets of Psalm 91. Let's embark on this heavenly adventure together, here and now. Let's start with verse 1. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Imagine yourself under the protective wings of the Almighty, shielded from life's storms. This verse encourages us to find refuge in God, a place of safety where fear cannot penetrate. Now verse 2, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. These words are your proclamation of faith. They remind you to declare God as your refuge, your protector, and the source of unwavering trust. As we move forward, verse 3 unveils a profound truth. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. The fowler's snare represents the traps of life, the challenges that threaten to entangle us. But with God as our shield, we are set free from those snares. Verse 4 paints a vivid picture. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. Envision the tender care of a mother bird sheltering her chicks. That's the level of protection God offers. His faithfulness is an impenetrable fortress. Now, verse 5, you will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day. Fear is a relentless adversary, but here we're reminded that fear has no place in the heart of the faithful. In God's shelter, we find peace even in life's darkest hours. Verse 6 continues this theme. Nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. Pestilence and plagues are metaphors for life's troubles, those that strike unexpectedly and those that seem unrelenting. But remember, God's protection is unwavering, even in the face of the unknown. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. This verse, verse 7, is a testament to God's unparalleled shielding power. In the midst of chaos and adversity, you stand unshaken. Now, verse 8, you will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. While turmoil surrounds you, you are not a passive observer, but a witness to God's righteous justice. He vindicates and protects His faithful. As we journey through this powerful psalm, remember that your trust in God creates a protective barrier. Your faith is a shield, and as verse 9 says, if you say, the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, you become a beacon of hope, a living testimony to God's unwavering love. By declaring God as your refuge, you create a fortress around you, shielding yourself from harm. In verse 10, we find these reassuring words. No harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. Visualize your life as a tent, and God is its guardian. No disaster, no trouble can breach the divine protection surrounding you. Now, verse 11 unveils a breathtaking truth. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. Angels, celestial beings of immense power, are at God's command to watch over you. They are your silent protectors, guiding you through life's journey. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Imagine those divine hands cradling you, ensuring that you don't stumble on life's treacherous paths. In verse 13, we see a powerful image. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Lions and cobras symbolize life's fiercest adversaries, yet with God's protection, you not only survive but conquer. Now let's dwell on verse 14. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue Him, I will protect Him, for He acknowledges my name. Your love for God, your faith, is reciprocated with divine rescue and protection. Verse 15 deepens this promise. He will call on me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. God is not a distant observer, but an ever-present companion in your times of trouble. As we continue this inspiring journey through Psalm 91, know that God's promises are your anchor. They are a lifeline in the tumultuous sea of life. Hold fast to your faith, for it will never fail you. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. In verse 16, God assures us of not just survival, but a life filled with his blessings and the revelation of his salvation. As we pause for now in this exploration of Psalm 91, take these words to heart. Let them be your daily armor, your shield against fear, your refuge in times of trouble. Continue to speak these verses, for they are your source of strength. May the spirit of this psalm inspire you every step, guide you through life's challenges, and remind you that you are never alone. Join us in the next part of this journey, where we will delve deeper into the wisdom of Psalm 91. If you've found this journey through Psalm 91 inspiring, please show your support by hitting the like button, sharing this video with friends and family, and subscribing to our channel, Jesus Inspired Daily, so you can continue to be uplifted by our motivational content. Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, challenges and triumphs, moments of uncertainty and instances of pure joy. Yet through it all, we have the guiding presence of Psalm 91 to inspire and uplift us. Have you ever faced a daunting situation that seemed insurmountable? Perhaps you felt trapped, like the Israelites with the Red Sea before them and Pharaoh's army closing in from behind. But remember, God parted the waters and made a way where there seemed to be no way. Just as the Israelites found their path to freedom, Psalm 91 assures us that God makes a way for us too. When the seas of life are turbulent and the pressures seem overwhelming, take refuge in the promise of God's protection. Reflect for a moment on a time when you felt completely safe and sheltered, a moment when you experienced the loving embrace of a parent, a mentor, or a friend. That feeling of security is just a glimpse of the refuge God offers through Psalm 91. In our busy lives, we often forget to pause and dwell in God's presence. We rush from one task to another, facing the challenges of each day without taking a moment to seek his shelter. Let Psalm 91 be your reminder to slow down, breathe, and find refuge in him. As we delve deeper into this powerful psalm, remember that your faith is your strength. Your trust in God is the cornerstone of the protection he offers. Declare with conviction, "The Lord is my refuge," and witness how his promises manifest in your life. Have you ever gazed at the night sky, pondering the vastness of the universe, and marveled at the countless stars? Just as God's creation knows no bounds, his love and protection for you are boundless. You are his cherished creation, and his shield is always at your side. The world can be a place of uncertainty, where danger lurks around every corner. Yet in Psalm 91, we find the assurance that you can tread upon even the fiercest adversaries. With God as your protector, you are equipped to face any challenge with unwavering faith. Imagine a life where fear holds no power, where uncertainty doesn't cast a shadow, and where you walk in the divine light of God's unwavering protection. That's the life promised in Psalm 91, a life free from the snares that threaten to entangle us. Sometimes life's challenges can feel like a relentless storm, unceasing and overpowering. But within the verses of Psalm 91, we find shelter from the tempest. It's a place where the storms of life can't penetrate, a fortress of faith and security. When we're wrapped in the wings of God's grace, we're safe from harm. It's as if we're under the protective feathers of an eagle, high above the chaos below. In that sacred space, we find refuge from life's storms, knowing that his faithfulness is our shield. Let Psalm 91 remind you that you are not alone in your battles. In the darkest hours when the world sleeps, God's vigilance never wavers. He stands guard, ensuring that no harm befalls you. His love is unwavering, his protection ceaseless. Life can often feel like a battlefield with trials and tribulations threatening to overcome us. But remember, 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You are divinely shielded, and victory is your birthright. In moments of despair, turn to Psalm 91 as your anchor. It's a powerful reminder that even when circumstances seem dire, God's love and protection are your constant companions. Place your trust in Him, and you will witness miracles unfold. The assurance of God's protection is not just a promise for the present, but also for generations to come. Like the faithfulness He showed to the Israelites, He continues to watch over His people, ensuring that His blessings extend through time. As we journey deeper into Psalm 91, consider this: the Lord is not only our protector, but also our healer. He watches over our health, guarding us against the arrows of illness and disease. Through Him, we find healing and wholeness. Our faith is not passive, it's an active declaration of trust in God's promises. Declare with confidence that you dwell in the shelter of the Most High, that He is your refuge, and His protection knows no bounds. Remember, Psalm 91 is not just a prayer, it's a promise of God's protection, healing, and unwavering love. Embrace it, live it, and let it be your guiding light on the path to a life filled with faith and triumph. In the sacred verses of Psalm 91, we discover the remarkable presence of angels. They're not just celestial beings, they're God's sentinels, tasked with guarding us in all our ways. Picture it: mighty celestial beings surrounding you, guiding your steps and offering protection. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against the stone. These words hold a profound truth. God's angels ensure that we navigate life's obstacles unscathed. It's a beautiful reminder that with God's guidance, we're shielded from stumbling. Have you ever faced challenges that felt like roaring lions or cunning serpents? Life can throw formidable adversaries our way, but in the light of Psalm 91, we're assured that we have the strength to triumph. We can tread upon the lion and the cobra, overcoming every obstacle. In essence, Psalm 91 is an invitation to embrace God's unwavering love and protection. It's a promise that when we acknowledge His name and call upon Him, He answers. He's not a distant deity. He's a loving Father who rushes to our aid in times of trouble. Let's revisit these powerful verses and declare them with faith. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. If you've been touched by the profound message of Psalm 91, I encourage you to continue this journey with us. Hit the like button to show your support, share this video with those seeking hope, and subscribe to Jesus Inspired Daily to stay connected with our uplifting content.